Here's the story of Adelaide Hoodless. Adelaide was an educational reformer and the founder of the Women's Institute at St. George, Canada. Her infant son died in 1889 after drinking contaminated unpasteurized milk. She then decided to devote all of her time to educate other women on motherhood. Founded in 1897, a close group of women attempted to teach rural women to apply science to homemaking. As years and decades passed, the Women's Institute to this day is the largest farm organization in Ontario. The Jewel of the State sponsored Ontario Farm Movement. They applied the concepts of the moral and spiritual message of Canada through the advocacy of middle-class British Protestant values. They covered and promoted Clean Home's own brand of social purity and applied science to homemaking. The official motto is for home and country, and they developed informed citizens through the study of national and international issues. Who was involved in this institute? The women were usually wives of wealthy farmers and professional men in Ontario, as well as professional women. They came together to build and mold a strong nation. The home is where young children would grow and develop a character and lead lives that were morally pure and physically strong. Who was involved in this institute? The women were usually wives of wealthy farmers and professional men in Ontario, as well as professional women. They came together to build and mold a strong nation. The home is where young children would grow and develop a character and lead lives that were morally pure and physically strong. Let's talk about the philosophies. We had the philosophy of idealism, which was promoted by the Ontario Agricultural College. The Women's Institute was also seen as part of the urban reform movement. They paid efforts to teach farm women the importance of bettering farm homes by administering the new education of domestic science. It also encouraged women to purchase the latest in home technologies. The Women's Institute's other philosophy is to make farm, home, and life appealing, keeping people on the land, campaigning to more efficiency in the house, lightening women's domestic workload, and giving women more time for activities.
Educated Canadians were passionate about changing their society and were stimulated by the opportunity to contribute to the growth and future prosperity of their country. Many individuals of this time were driven by a strong desire to strengthen Canadian national identity while still paying homage to their British roots and way of life. The leadership of the Women's Institutes helped affirm this with the reformation of rural Ontario through radical confidence. While boasting a dramatic increase in enrollment, the Women's Institute boasted 400 branches by 1907, allowing them to contribute to wartime initiatives from home with many items to help provide soldiers with comfort and nutrients. Through continued growth, the Women's Institute still contributes to our culture and education through supportive initiatives such as the Baby Well Clinics, which emphasizes concepts on fostering infants, free leadership training sessions throughout Ontario, and implementing a rural Ontario sharing education health program. The Women's Institute movement has helped women contribute substantially to positive change in our society, starting with rural education and adapting in recent times to higher education. Recent surveys showed that more women are enrolled in university than men in Canada. Women have been driving towards greater performance in education, consistently delivering higher grades than men while focusing on self-improvement and societal change. The women's movement has contributed to this through their initiatives to promote applied science and knowledge. Recent efforts of the Women's Institutes have continued to foster consistent growth through media outreach, education programs, and support for nutrition skills for healthy humanity.
Thank you for watching our presentation on the Women's Institute, a living movement.